Episode 4 awaits. Oh my gosh. Episode 3 was a lot. It was a lot. We went through a lot. I'm kind of worried about Stella as well. She was not acting right toward the end. And look, I do sort of suspect her of being secretly evil. But maybe she's not, and well, I'm worried about her. Let's see how it goes. Note: the decision you made in episode 3 bears heavy physical consequences, and a visual reminder of those consequences will follow you for the rest of the game. You can reduce the intensity of this visual reminder or remove it entirely at any point in the preferences. Okay, I'm happy to leave it, I guess. You know, to remind us of that. Would you like to see a recap before starting episode 4? Absolutely. We can just do a recap of episode 3 since we already did a recap of 1 and 2 earlier, so just a recap of episode 3, please. There are 2 of them now. What happened to your glass house? Arsehole squatter move in. Kick Dustin Mom out. As you ready to leave, Janie approaches from the far side of the kitchen. Tabitha remains between the 2 of you, impatiently tapping her foot. Oh, Comet, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. I heard about it before Miss Tabitha mentioned it just now, and then I heard it again. I just wanted to say that I'm so sorry you got caught up in that. You 2 did right by those kids, though. What a blessing. Everyone getting out of that situation all right. Sad we couldn't replicate that success in episode 3. Morning, is the new blend ready? Of course. Comet, if you'd like to keep Miles company, Tabitha and I will just be a minute. Oh, excuse me. Wait, you're Comet, aren't you? My name is Beau. I'm Duke's boy. It's a pleasure to meet you. The policeman told me you saw what happened to my daddy. If I'm being honest, all I want to do right now is just drive out of here and take you with me. Maybe tomorrow. You still wanna? He's a dog. Not only is this mayor a dog, but judging from the series of portraits lining the walls, every mayor of Scarlet Hollow has also been a dog. You can tell this dog is the mayor from this little sash and fancy top hat. There's a regal air about him, almost as if he knows the position of authority he's been elected to. This is important information that is being told to us in the flashback, in the recap, right? It wants us to remember that not only is Mayor Jimmy a dog, but all the mayors in town have been dogs. I guess it's important because it basically means, like, the Scarlets run the town, right? We have a fake mayor because it's the mining corporation that runs the town. That's the information it's really trying to convey, right? Before you can catch up to your companions, are intercepted by a nervous man with a cross around his neck. Sounds like old Gretchen and the mayor may have some unresolved issues, wouldn't you say? I'm Pastor Daniel. I take it your comment? Everyone's been buzzing about you. Sorry about your aunt, but I'm sure she's in a better place now. If you'd ever like to discuss your beliefs, my door is always open. The basement is what you might expect out of a tortured artist who spends all his time confined to his studio. Discarded canvases line its edges, while trash and sketches leak out from their piles in the corners of the room, hiding the bare cement floor. Ghoulish faces coat the walls in paint, sneering out at their creator. Your mom is so scary. She can be a little intense, kind of overprotective, which I guess makes sense. Anyway, make yourselves comfortable. You'll have to forgive the mess. I've been distracted lately, haven't been cleaning much. Dinner is already laid out. Dinner rolls, spaghetti, and a light salad. Kanika anxiously picks at her food. Stella is nervously talkative, and Reese is suddenly quiet and tense, his shoulders tight as his mother perches on the chair next to his. Dr. Kelly eyes all of you with a sharp, fierce gaze. So, we were talking about maybe watching a movie sometime this week while Comet is still in town. We'll have to see how you're feeling. I can handle a movie, Doc. Yeah, we'll just sit downstairs in the dark. Reese is used to that. I'm sure he'll be okay. You're always overestimating how much you're able to do, Reese. This is why you keep getting sick. If I get sick, so what? It's not like that's ever going to change. I wonder if Dr. Kelly is going to take one look at us and be like, stay the fuck away from our son. You're sick, you know? Right? I'm sick every day and I'm not getting better. I don't want to spend the last few miserable years of my life holed up in the basement alone just because seeing my friends has been deemed too strenuous. I'm an adult, for God's sake. I can't believe I have to ask permission from my mom just to have friends over. Reese stops mid-sentence with sitting in pain and wrapping himself in his arms. Don't say things like that. I'm doing everything I can to try and fix. Silence as Dr. Kelly's eyes shoot open. Reese? Reese abruptly pulls himself from the table and leaves. Hey, you're here sooner than I expected. Hope dinner went okay. Hey, hope I'm not too late. Have I missed any creepy paranormal stuff? Oscar and Kanika startle as the door swings open. Hold it, you're not taking my cousin along on any more of your little hijinks without me. I wonder, actually, now that I think about it, right? I wonder how the thing goes if Tabitha doesn't come. If we just don't invite her, right? Like the options are sacrifice yourself or leave, yeah. Oh my god, I wasn't reading that. Why am I so dumb? Hold it, you're not taking my cousin. Whoa, this is where I've seen it. It appears on top of the stain. Stella pulls back the carpet, revealing a hatch. The floor around it is stained in reddish brown. I'm going for it. Wait, do you hear music? Movement stirs as a figure cloaked in shadows rises to attention. Stella? There you are. I would have found you sooner, but the resident clearly doesn't want me here. It doesn't seem to have the same issue with these miserable little parasites. What is the resident, mate? Bottom feeders always manage to slip through the cracks, don't they? The sins of the father are to be laid upon the children. One of you must forfeit. Doesn't matter which. Bullshit. Hope I didn't come too late. It wants something, doesn't it? And I think you know which of you should volunteer. You must be joking. You take a step towards the light. Sybil is right here. Please don't do this. You wordlessly step into the spotlight. Sorry, I can't talk right now. See you later. She hurries off down the road. Before I go, Sybil places a hand on your arm, holding you back for a moment. I'm sure you have questions after everything you saw tonight, and about what's happened to you, but let's not get into it here. I think everyone could use a little rest and relaxation right now, yourself included. If you swing by the tea room sometime tomorrow, say early afternoon, you and I can have a little chat. I'll see you then, Comet. You don't even notice yourself entering the guest room and falling into bed. Suddenly you're just there, buried under your family's musty covers. The covers and me, that makes two of us. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. has been put to rest at the expense of unknown years of your life. The spectre of the night's events will linger over you for every day you have left, a grim reminder of the price you willingly paid for the crimes of a family you never met. Maybe it'll be easier in the morning. Maybe your joints will ache just a little less than they do now. Maybe you can still right the capsized ship of your now broken life. Or maybe things will only get worse from here. You open your eyes, it's a new day. A new day is dawning. And I'm old. And that's fine, I guess. And you feel like shit. Ah, man. You were hoping some of your strength would return to you after a good night's sleep, but you feel just as drained as when you dug yourself out of that shallow grave. Your limbs are heavy, your heart struggles to keep up with your movements. You feel like you've lost something that was important to you, yeah. It probably was important to me. The boiled peanuts. Ah, man, I shouldn't have given them to the corrupt mayor. I don't care what happens to me, I made the right decision and I'll do it again. Life is great, I can't wait to find it. Oh my god. I have no strong opinions. You know what? I made the right decision and I'll do it again. You know, we'll get through this with Delulu. Yes, you did what had to be done. Who knows what would have happened had you let that ghost behind her fester? An involuntary shudder runs down your spine. But your thoughts are interrupted by the buzz of your phone on the nightstand. Hey, just wanted to check in. Hope you're doing okay. Heart. It's nice that she still hearts us, you know? Also wanted to ask if you've heard from Stella. You check your messages. There's nothing from Stella. Text Stella. Send Stella a photo of a nervous puppet. You sent a photo of a shaking frog biting his nails. Here for a few silent minutes. Your message sits undelivered. Call Stella. You dial Stella. Hey, what's up? Okay, she answered. Just never mind. I'm not able to come to the phone right now. This is actually a recording of my voice. It isn't really me. Technology, huh? Anyways, leave a message. Or don't. I never check this thing. Mailbox is full and can't accept messages at this time. I haven't heard from her either. That's not good. I think we should try looking for her. Let's meet up in town. Looks like you have your morning plans in order. Okay. Take a shower. That sounds like a great idea. You might as well take a shower before starting the rest of your day. You step into the guest bathroom and into the shower. The hot water soothes your aching joints. Despite the state of the bathroom, this shower is a good place. As it rinses your body clean, you think about someone special. Not this time. Think about the specter of an early death that now hangs over you. Think about the consequences of trading your years of your life so that Charlie could finally move on. You're done here. Turn off the faucet and dry yourself off. Check the closet. The doll moved! The doll moved! You make your way to the closet. There's no denying it, the doll moved at some point since your most recent visit. But your long-dead relative's creepy doll isn't the only thing that's different. Someone was in here. Was it Tabitha? Keen eye, and judging by the residue that was left behind, you're pretty sure you know the culprit. That means he was in your room. Wayne? But was he there while you were out the previous day, or did he enter while you slept unawares just a few feet away? Ooh, that's creepy. Something to mull over for the rest of the day. Visit Dustin. Open the drawers. They both have a bread now. Human is back. Smell old now. Maybe change mind about eating us. Could be end of Dustin and Dustin Mom. I would never eat you. I love you. Dustin Mom know better than to trust. When push come to shove, survival more important than friendship. Dustin Mom spends too much time outside, a different inside. There are enough bread for everyone here. No need eat friends. Dustin still have childhood innocence. Hope Dustin get to keep that innocence forever. I guess your glass house still had that squatter. Tried to reclaim glass house last night, but asshole squatter too big and strong. Dustin Mom stand no chance. Might have to live in Dustin house forever. Human big and strong too. Probably more big and strong than asshole squatter. You fight? Give Dustin Mom glass house back? I don't know if I'm in fighting shape anymore, Dustin. Anything for you, Dustin. I'll do my best. Not accepting a quest from a puzzle. Anything for you, Dustin. Squat have sharp things on head. Human be careful, but Dustin Mom would be eternally grateful to Human. Dustin too. I should get going. Okay. That's that. Head downstairs. It's time to face your cousin. You find her in the kitchen, her shoulders hunched in a tight ball of anxiety. They're striking. This week of all weeks. As if I didn't have enough on my plate already. Your cousin's posture is surprisingly relaxed for everything that's fallen on her plate lately. She must have something up her sleeve to do with the miners. Talk about the strike. Usually I'm pro-union, but... How are you feeling about the strike? You can be honest with me. I'm not very threatened by the whole thing, if that's what you're asking. They don't really have a leg to stand on. I'm used to people casting me as the villain. What's another day or two if it keeps my house in order? So that's why the ditchlings are here. They were predicting the strike! Those doughy things we saw in the library yesterday. Look, I get it. There's weird stuff happening right now, but let's not muddy something as mundane as a strike with the supernatural. They're two entirely different things. Do you know what the strikers even want? I haven't seen a list of demands. I'm sure it's just the usual. I promise you that if any one of them were in my shoes for a month, they'd be singing a different tune. I don't know. Just give them what they want. It's no use fighting the inevitable. Of course, that's what you would say, Comet. I'm not a coward. And I'm not going to give in just because a few of my miners decided it'd be fun to play Union. I'm not a coward, she says, after last night. Oh my gosh. You probably should have seen this coming. Who's to say I didn't? It wasn't really ever a question of if, more a question of when. Forgive me if I didn't expect them to walk out a few days before my mother's funeral. Couldn't even wait until Pearland was in the ground. Talk about what happened last night. Do you regret what happened to me last night? She's rolling her eyes. Of course I do. We should have left. You made the choice to appease that thing. I was begging you not to. So goes surreal. I still can't get over that. I can. What does that actually change about anything? You're a Scarlet. You're probably going to die young anyways, and I still have a mind to run. Wow. Wow. Okay. I thought maybe she'd be like a little grateful. Okay. Hashtag go, boss. If the mine's in trouble, you should just sell it and sell the estate. Get out while you still can. Have the bristles. You really are Vivian's kid, aren't you? Trying to bow out just when things get difficult. I'm not giving up like that. This is the Scarlet Mine. I'm not just going to cash out on our family's legacy. I'm bringing the mine back to life one way or another. Have you heard anything from Stella? I can't get a hold of her. No, but that's not exactly newsworthy. I'm sure she's just processing what happened last night. Well, we weren't the only ones who were traumatized. I've dawdled long enough. Stay safe, no more hijinks. But let me know if you get in trouble, okay? Just not impressed with Tabitha right now. I don't know, man. I feel like I was very generous with her. I was very, very understanding of her situation. But, just the coward comment really just unnecessary. Because I could call her very many words.